Hey guys, we're looking at Late Night Talking today by Harry Styles. You're going to need the Capo on fret 3 for this one. We're just going to start with an intro, so we're going to look at the chords that work for the verse as well. The first chord is E minor, so you're going to want to have fingers 2 and 3 for this one. Just 2 fingers. Pause the video if you need to practice any of these chords, by the way. Then we go to A minor 7. Again, it's just 2 fingers. I've got fingers 1 and fingers 2 here. From the A string down. Then we go to D major. And then G for half a bar. And then the tricky chord in this song is basically a B7, but the middle finger needs to have F sharp in the bass. So we're going to move it up to fret 2 on the E string, 2 from the Capo, 1, 2. Okay, so it's a B7 with F sharp in the bass. That gives us this nice movement from G to F sharp to E. That's why they do it, because then you get this nice movement. Okay, now for the intro, we're just going to do 2 strums for the first 3 chords, and then 1 on G and B7. So we're going to play E minor, A minor, G, G, B7. So for the first 2 strums, you can bring the hand into the strings, and that will keep it nice and short, like that. So just this part here, you just twist the wrist in and touch the strings, and that's going to cut off the sound. If you don't do it, it just keeps ringing, right? So you can do that to keep it short. Then 1, 2, and D, 1, 2, then G and B7, and then we come into verse 1, alright? So for this part, for the verse, we're going to have the same chords here, but the rhythm's different. We're going to have 4 main strums, and then I'll show you a little trick you can do to make it sound a bit better. But the 4 main strums, we're going to play on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. They're all downstrokes, okay, always going down here. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so pause the video, work on that if you need to. One thing you can do to make this sound better is you just constantly add downstrokes in between, and you're just going to emphasize the in-between rhythms I've shown you here. So you can have this constant palm muting. So you can push this part against the strings very gently, and you get this nice soft sound, right? And then you can just kind of move it away whenever you have these 4 strums, like so. So you can hear I strum louder just on those 4 strums. I strum much louder. The other ones are really soft. These are the soft ones, look. Really soft. I don't even do all of the strings, just kind of the top 3 or so. And then the louder ones you can strum harder and go all the way through. So it's twice on each chord. Once on G and B7. Okay, and this first verse we're going to do twice. Alright, then we get into the pre-chorus. The pre-chorus is just A minor 7, which we know already, going into G. I like to play G major 7 though. I think it fits much nicer here in the pre-chorus. Okay, just ordinary G in the verse, but here in the pre-chorus, G major 7. So you just swap the pinky out for the first finger here on fret 2. Alright, now you can kind of play around with the rhythm here in the pre-chorus, do whatever you like. I keep it simple and just strum all downstrokes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So just downstrokes, but you can emphasize beats 2 and 4, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. We have A minor twice, then G major 7. The chorus part is trickier. Alright, so let's look at the chords first and then I'll show you the rhythm. Okay, the chords we have B minor 7, you can do it like this as a bar chord if you want to. Some of you might struggle with bar chords though, and you can play it like this. First, second, third finger. We've got open D and open B as well. So you can play it like this. You don't want to get the E string, so make sure this first finger is touching the E string so it can't really ring, okay? So you can see it touches it, you just move it up slightly. It's still pushed in, but it's just touching the E string, stops it from vibrating. Second chord is just E minor, which we already know. And then this third chord is quite tricky. It's basically A minor 7 with a flat 5. So over here it's very tricky. Here it's a little bit bassy sounding, so I like to do this shape, which is basically a C minor with A in the bass, right? So take your time working on this chord. Pause the video if you need to practice it. And then the last one is G. So we've got 4 chords here: B minor 7, E minor, A minor 7 with a flat 5, and G. Okay, now for the rhythm, we're going to play down, 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 down. That's the first half. Down, 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 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that middle part is just down, up, down, up. It's quite fast. Right? Now the second half, we're going to play down, 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 up, down, up. So the fast part just moves up a little bit. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. You can do one more strum on beat 4 as well. Okay, so the second part, let's just practice second part only. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For those of you that want to take your playing to the next level, make sure you sign up to my premium membership website. You'll gain access to all my backing tracks, all of my lessons, and I'll teach you how to improvise, solo, and play advanced chords. Enjoy the rest of your lesson, guys. So you can hear I also cut off in this first part 1, 2, those first 2 strums. I also cut it off with my hand because they all need to be short and snappy. Right. Then the second half, you don't cut off until the fast ones. Okay, so all together, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, then we change chord. Then G is just 1 strum. And then I do like an arpeggio up from the E string, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then strum the bottom string. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but you can do whatever you like there. You can just do one strum, that's fine for G. So let's try this whole chorus, all 4 chords together. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go back into a verse. We go back into verse 2, alright, which is pretty much the same as verse 1, it's just half the length. Alright, so we do the same thing again, pre-chorus, another chorus. Then we're going to get to a bridge. The bridge is super easy, it's just A minor to G major 7. Just like the pre-chorus, I just, instead of playing A minor 7, I play A minor, so you put the 3rd finger in, and it becomes A minor, regular A minor. If you want it off and play A minor 7, that's actually okay as well. And the rhythm is just going to be down, 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 down. You notice I bring the hand in again to cut it off, just those first 2 strums, right? And then it's off. 2, 1, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 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 4, and 1, 2. Then back into the chorus. Alright, that's everything guys. The play along's coming up now, so you can play along with me. I'll have the chord diagrams and the rhythms as a guide. If you found this lesson helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to and hit the notification bell icon. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Good luck with the play along. I'll see you in the next video.
1, 2, 3, 4.